Good evening. Good morning. Well, it's evening for me right now, but I don't know if I don't know if this is getting uploaded right when I finish it tonight or first thing in the morning. But hello. It's awesome to be back again. Um, it's Saturday night for me. I wanted to do this yesterday. It just ended up being a longer, more difficult day than I planned on it being. And you know, life happens. But I was feeling a little energized. I feel good. I had a great day, and so I wanted to hop on and and chat. And when I say I had a great day, it wasn't. I did a lot of driving. I had to drive to North Hollywood, which is about 40 minutes away, to pick up a check because I helped a friend do some painting on an apartment building his family owns. Um, from there, I had to drive to Riverside, which is about an hour and a half, to bring Frankie, the dog that you've seen in the video before, over to my mom's gonna babysit him because Megan's gonna take me away for my birthday coming up, which I'm very excited about. 40 minutes to North Hollywood, an hour and a half back to Riverside. I got my haircut, as you can see. I feel like I'm a new man with my haircut. Beard's growing back, so you guys will recognize me again. Um, and then traffic coming back here was bad. Took me about took me about 2 hours to get back to Venice, and I helped out with a around the corner. There's a charity car wash, so I brought Megan's car over there. We washed it. I helped wash other people's cars. A fundraiser. Um, and then I stuck around afterwards for a meeting. So it was a good day for me. That to me, that's a good day. It's a solid day. It was a lot of driving, but I was able to be of service. And although I pretty much ate a whole pizza and a donut, so that wasn't great. Not really. I'm feeling a little heavy at the moment, but it's Saturday. I wanted to thank. Oh, so when I went to Riverside, I grabbed some mail, and PayPal, my PayPal debit card came, so I can use that to use. I wanted to thank Tom. Um, he donated on the PayPal for me to get a PO box. So now that I got the PayPal debit card in the mail, I can go and start that PO box. So I will have that information for everyone. With tomorrow we leave. Tomorrow's Sunday. We leave Sunday. We'll be back, I think, Tuesday night. So I'll probably have the PO box information for you guys Wednesday. And I'm really excited. I don't know how that's going to work out. Never had one, but I called, and I'm going to do it at the UPS store, not at the post office, because the post office can only take USPS stuff to a to a PO box. What I'm going to get at the UPS store can take mail from any carrier, even Amazon and stuff like that. So I just feel like that's a better option. A little more expensive, but I think it's a better option. And they're open longer hours and on the weekends and stuff. That just seems more convenient than a post office. At any rate, thank you so much, Tom. Greatly appreciated. Um, so generous, man. And I emailed you back, and hopefully you keep in touch. Um, you're a very generous, sweet man, and I appreciate you. And also one other person who has donated in a way that's just unparalleled is um, my friend Julius. Um, I just, he's starting to help me with this. These will be getting better quality. He's gonna help me with thumbnails. He's helping me narrow down a name for the podcast. And he's just a solid man. He's up in Canada. I love Canada. Not that that matters, but not that it matters where he is from. But I appreciate you, Julius. Um, Unparalleled the your generosity. But thank the both of you, and thank you anybody who's watching. I don't let that don't think that that's lost on me. All that I could ever hope for is for people to watch this and get something from it. The stuff I'm talking about is way extra. Watching this is enough. That supports what I'm trying to do because eyeballs see it, might generate a thought. You might have a conversation that you otherwise may not have. Maybe it improves your life. Maybe it improves the life of someone that you love. Maybe it improves the life of a stranger. I was listening. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I was listening to a podcast. Jordan Peterson was on with Sean Ryan, the Sean Ryan Show, and he was talking about the truth, and he was talking about how the truth is complicated, and I'm paraphrasing. I listened to it one time while I was driving in traffic, so I don't haven't memorized or anything, but it just got me thinking, and then I started thinking about all these different times where the truth may have been, difficult to say or difficult to deal with, or could have been used in a way that may have harmed someone or myself. But he talks about how the truth is complicated. Sorry, and how if you weaponize it, it no longer remains the truth. And I found it fascinating. Like, yes, your words, might be facts, but the truth has like intention and behind it. Your intention in your truth needs to be aligned with the truth itself, and it was just a really good listen. I really enjoyed it, and I started thinking about times where I probably could have been better at telling. And just to give you an example, if my friend is upsetting me, let's say Daniel's upsetting me, and he's being a jerk, I could say, "Hey, Daniel, you're being an asshole," which may be the truth. But rather than saying that, I could say, "Hey, Daniel, the way you're behaving right now is making me feel um, unappreciated or kind of pushed aside, and it feels unfair. I don't really do that to you, and it's kind of bothering me, and I wanted to let you know." Although him being an asshole might be true, maybe he was being an asshole. The the latter of the two ways that I just approached him is more truthful. Although both are true, the intention of the second one is just completely different. It's the intention behind it is to bring about an understanding, so that we can move past that. And it's so beautiful to me, and it just got me thinking about my relationship that I'm currently in, and so I have a plan. Megan's not going to see this, at least not for a week or whatever, if she even watches it. But my plan is so she's taking me to Big Sur, which is like, I don't know. We're going camping tomorrow. It's like a 6.5 hour drive. We're going to go up the PCH, up Route 1, along the coast. Supposed to be really beautiful. But while I'm out there, I think it's really bad cell service. While we're out there, I'm going to bring this stuff and I'm going to sit her down. Maybe there's like a little fire pit and stuff. So I'm going to try to sit her down and interview her or do something, have a deep conversation. I'm going to get her here. And so I think it's going to be great. I, I'm going to think it's great. I hope I hope you guys think it's great. Um, couldn't tell you what we're going to talk about, but I think it will be enlightening for me, for her, for all of you. I think it'll be great. Um, but yeah, she's taking me to Big Sur. We leave tomorrow. I think we come back Tuesday evening. But I'm going to do that, and I would really, really like to, if possible, if there is cell service, I would love to go live out there. But I have to see once we get up there. I got to see what cell service is like. And also, so Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, August 27th, is my birthday. And I am for sure, whether I'm in Big Sur or back home, I'm going to go live on my birthday so that I could share some time with you guys. I think that it's just what I want to do. It's my birthday. I can cry if I want to. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be able to spend time with Megan. I'm going to, be able to spend time with my son. I would like to spend some time with everybody on here. Whether you show up or not, that is okay. You could always watch it later. I just think it would be cool. Share a little time with you guys on my birthday. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm turning 40, which is kind of wild. But I feel great. I feel really good about this. I feel really good about my direction in life. I'm not, in no way am I making money hand over fist. I'm not in a good, I'm not in a good financial situation. I'm picking up I'm doing some work for a good friend who's a general contractor. I worked all week last week painting, and I'm going to be doing some work for him up in Big Bear and here and there, but pretty much every weekday. So I'll be okay. But as far as like my spiritual condition is awesome. I'm really connected with, really connected upstairs, or, I'm very conscious of what I'm doing and how I'm doing things. And I'm just really grateful that there are other people that see that. Because just like anybody else, I can doubt myself. I can doubt what I bring to the table. I could doubt how good or bad I am at something. I could doubt my intelligence. I could doubt that I have anything to offer. Those thoughts creep in. That reminds me. So earlier today, when I was having a conversation with an older guy. I think he was in his late 50s. And side note, last night I got asked to share at a meeting. And it's the first time that I've shared in this area, California. I've shared back in Riverside, but it's the first time that I shared in this area. But it was good because the people I see every day, every other day at meetings, finally got to learn a little bit more about me. And so today I'm talking to a man, and we're talking about recovery, and he was just telling me about the differences between us. He was saying that he has recovered and he no longer needs, anybody's help or any program's help living his life and staying clean and stuff. And so I just got talking to him, and because I was curious, what's that look like? What does that feel like? And at one point he was like, he was saying, I just did drugs because I had a rough childhood. And, you probably wouldn't understand, but if you had a childhood like I had a childhood, I just used to get over that. And, in my head, I'm like, well, who are you? You don't know what my childhood was like. But, and in my head, I'm like, all these thoughts instantly. do I ask him about his childhood to see if he'll open up about it? Because I'm curious now. He's talking about his childhood. I wonder if we can relate. Um, but at the same time, I'm judging him like, well, you don't know my childhood. What? Who's to? Needless to say, all these thoughts are going through my head, and I started to wonder, like, do I want to be right? Like, do I want to engage and try and pull out of him what his childhood was like? So then now it turns into like a you know some contest on who had the worst childhood, and um, my motives would just, if I were to go down that path, my motives would not have been properly aligned, and so I just listened, and I kind of said, like, I get it. Um, and he said, you probably don't. And I accepted that. I didn't say anything back. I just, I catch myself being judgy. Didn't act on it. Didn't say anything inappropriate. Didn't, wasn't my hill to die on at the time. But it just, it got me thinking. And sometimes I'm really quick to judge. Sometimes I'm really quick to judge people. And so one of the podcasts that I listen to, it's amazing. It's called The Bible Project. It's these two guys, Tim and John, and they break down, some of that literature so that people like me can understand it and get a better grasp. And they bring different translations, whether it's Greek, Hebrew, all different, and it just helps me understand some of that literature better. And they've been going through the Sermon on the Mount, which has given us, and this is not a religious podcast. I'm not making a religious speech right now. I'm just telling you one of the podcasts I listen to because it's bringing up ideas. So they're going over the Sermon on the Mount. Sermon on the Mount has given people things like, one day at a time, the golden rule, treat others, do unto others what you would want done to you. And all of these things have come out of the Sermon on the Mount. And, excuse me. And it talks about judgment. And like, is there ever a time to judge? Is it ever okay to judge? In life, I need to evaluate a situation. If me and my son are walking somewhere and I see a man who looks dangerous, like, I'm judging him. Yeah, but like, is it okay for me to judge the safety of my son around this individual? Do I need to cross the street? And all these different scenarios of judging people, I find it very helpful listening to podcasts that talk about stuff like that, and to meditate on things like that, and to talk to my buddy Daniel about these things. I love getting other people's opinions on it. I would love to hear your opinion on it, about judgment, and like, when is it okay to judge people, if at all. And I just find that I'm very, if I see someone do something and I don't like it and I judge them, if I were to do that exact same thing, most likely I'd give myself I'd show myself a little more grace and wiggle room than I would the stranger that I'm watching do something that's bothering me. And that's not fair. But I would want them to show me some grace. And then that goes back to, all of the things, some of the things I've already talked about, like forgiveness. Like, I've done so many things. Like, I know all of the things that I've done. And that's why for a long time I thought I was unlovable, and all of these things, because I know everything. I know the stuff that no one else knows. Like, I've been with me the whole time when it was dark and people couldn't see me, when no one was watching, when I was all by myself. And I want forgiveness for, because I was genuinely sorry for a lot of the things that I did. And if I want forgiveness, I need to give that to other people. And thinking in that way just opens my heart and my mind up to more options, and it's very helpful. I just Everybody judges. I mean, I get comments of people judging when I decide I don't want to put a shirt on and do a video. I take a lot of heat for that. And realistically, I never, it's California. I live by the beach. We don't have air conditioning in here. Like, it gets warm. I'm usually just in shorts. Does that mean that I think that people want to see me with my shirt off? No. I honestly don't think that it matters. I didn't know that it mattered so much. Like, I put this t-shirt on before I got on here because I just don't want to deal. I don't want to hear people giving me a hard time, because what I'm trying to do, like, I don't deserve a hard time, in my opinion. I'm not trying to. This isn't a fitness thing. I'm not trying, this isn't like me showing you how I work out and like how it's not that important. So in my mind, if it's not that important to have no shirt on, then it's not that important. Just put a shirt on. But there will be times where I make videos and I won't have a shirt on. It's gonna happen. This is my creation, and that will happen. And if it bothers you, like, I don't know. I don't think that's a me problem, if I'm being honest. I don't. And that's the truth. The well-intended truth. I have nothing bad to say about anyone here. But you also, I only want you to be here if you want to be here. If you're here for the right reasons. If you're only here to see me without my shirt on, you're probably not here for the right reasons. If you're here so that you can give me a hard time when I say something you don't like, or if you see me without a shirt on, you think it's inappropriate, or people that are in better shape than me, like, that's not what this that's not what this is about. This is about you and I connecting through my phone recording me, coming to some common ground, creating a space that is safe for people to come and open up and see other people open up. Some people are just going to watch. Some people are just going to listen. Some people are going to participate. Some people are going to like it. Some people are going to dislike it. I lose subscribers all the time. The last time, I think the last video I did without my shirt on, like 10 minutes after I posted the video, I had lost six subscribers. I noticed that stuff. This isn't like Walmart, where if someone steals something from a Walmart doesn't know because they're such a huge company. Like, this is a very small, intimate thing that I'm doing. So I notice all that stuff. I read every comment. Every comment that has ever been posted on any of my videos, I've read it. If I haven't replied, it's either because I don't know how to, or maybe it's not a question, or it doesn't warrant a reply. But, like, I read the comments and I see when people leave. And that's okay. I only want you to be here if you want to be here. And everyone that is here, I love you for being here. I love you for you and for hearing me out. And I love everyone that participates. I love when people ask me questions. I just think that's so rad. And it helps me. Maybe, sometimes people ask me questions I didn't even think to talk about stuff, my last video, I didn't think anybody, what do people care why I came to California? But, someone asked me the question, I made the video, and a few people watched it, and that's awesome. And I get to do this. Like, this is a dream come true for me, to be able to connect with people from where I live. Like, it's not like I have to drive to a stage where there's all these people, and, like, you don't have to go anywhere to see it and to participate with me. You can do it from your phone or your computer. It's amazing. It's so wild. And I'm just so grateful that you all are here with me. Because what good would it be if it was just me? If I was just recording this, and maybe that would be helpful to me for some reason, but I don't think I would continue doing that if it were just me. So I appreciate anyone and everyone that is here. And everyone has been so generous with their words and their time, investing time to watch these. It's a big deal, and I appreciate that. So to wrap up, tomorrow morning, early Sunday morning, I'm leaving with Megan to drive up to Big Sur. 6.5 hour ride. We're going to stop on the way, I'm sure, to get food. I think I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow at some point. I would like to do it in Big Sur if there's cell service, but I'm gonna go live at some point tomorrow, which is Sunday. So Sunday I'll be live, even if it's for a quick check-in. And on my birthday on Tuesday, I'll be live as well. I'm hoping to record something with Megan while we're out in Big Sur that I will release next week. Excuse me, I got heartburn like crazy. All that pizza that I ate that I told you about, it was a bad idea. But listen, I've been passing on the generosity to other people. I think it's better to do things and not talk about them, so I won't tell you. I won't try and take credit for what I'm doing, but your generosity is being passed on to other people that are less fortunate than I am. So you're helping me, and you're helping me help others, and I'm eternally grateful for that. Thank you so much, everyone that has done anything to support this project. I'm blessed to have all of you here, and I cannot wait to see you guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, on my next live. It'll be sometime tomorrow. Even if it ends up being in the car, if Megan, me and Megan will probably switch off driving. If I go live while on the ride, show you guys a little scenery, whatever it may be, tomorrow and on Tuesday on my birthday. Look forward to hanging out with everyone. I hope you have a wonderful night. It's getting kind of late. It's Saturday night. I hope you have a great night. I will see you guys tomorrow live. Sometime between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m. California time. I don't know what time, but I'll try to update you in the community tab. I'll try to do that. But tomorrow, I hope to see you guys. I don't know what time, so just if it's important to you, I'd love to see you. But thank you everyone again for being here and for listening. And please keep participating. Ask me questions. Let me know what you think about judging people. Let me know what you think about the truth being complicated. And again, if you weaponize the truth, if I'll speak for myself, if I weaponize the truth, it no longer holds honest value. So try to be kind and understanding and show some grace. I love you guys. Have a great night.